out
Guys,
there.
3 weeks in a row for a weekly podcast.
Yeah.
Whoa, I can't wait to not do an episode next week.
Oh man, I don't plan on doing one for the next couple of months. Honestly.
Yeah, no. Well,
Just
I
to
wasn't
keep them
kidding.
fiending for it. Oh wait, what?
We're not doing an episode next week.
Oh, we're not.
We're doing a different thing next week. Ooh.
Oh yeah, we're doing the thing next week. Yeah.
Don't tell him, ET. Don't tell him. You're not allowed to tell
we're doing
me.
the thing. Ooh, we got tons of iron in the fire, and you guys are not ready.
Yeah, get fucked. You guys don't get to know. Anyway, welcome back, everybody, to the GrubCast.
The
TM.
GrubCast.
Oh man, it's me, Molten. It's
your boy ET.
We're back at it again. Oh my god.
First, the veggies. Let's get to our lovely
veggies.
patrons.
Oh my goodness, the Big Seven. I love them
Big
so
Seven.
much because they give us money to buy equipment and things. It's really cool.
It's so sweet of them.
We have our $3 patron, Toby Claspect Expert, holding the line. That's the last $3 patron. You fucking got it. And then our 6 $5 patrons, Lizard King, Changeable Landscape, Ada, Blue Liz, My Homestuck Dante, and Mia's back. Mia's back now.
Oh, wow.
I filled out the bottom bingo sheet, and I did it for a patronage for $5 a month. I will do anything for money.
I will do any. Nothing is off the table here.
It seems pretty clear to me. Thank you guys so much. And why should you join the Patreon? Well, if you join the Patreon, you get a funny little role in the Discord server that you should join. By the way,
why aren't you already in the Discord server?
You look at this funny. You look at the pictures on the screen here, and you see this beautiful murder stuck artwork. No, that was last week. Sorry, Dark Carnival artwork. It's the Dark Carnival. Oh my god, look at him. He's such a scary clown.
I don't even know what it's gonna be, but I'm scared.
Yeah, if you want to get that, then that's what you get for $5 a month, as well as a bigger Discord role to lord how rich you are.
Yeah, just show your friends how cool you are.
Join the Discord. Go to the Twitter and hit the funny follow button, even though I don't post it very often anymore. Because God, being on Twitter sucks.
Yeah,
it's like there's like nice people on there, and I talk to them every once in a while, and like that's cool.
Yeah, like
it's not like it's simultaneously like not the people's fault. It's like that. You know what it is? What is it? It's that I feel like people on Twitter are not shitty people. It's just that people like are pushed to being more annoying by the atmosphere of Twitter.
Yeah, like the environment.
I think this happens to myself as well. I feel like I become more annoying if I'm on Twitter.
The longer you're on Twitter.
I feel like that's the problem.
You know, I'd be willing to hear I'd be willing to read a scholarly article about it.
A peer-reviewed study on the effects of Twitter on the human mind.
Yeah, what is it?
Actual brain rot.
Psyche. It reminds me of an episode of Boondocks, but we're gonna move on.
Oh, excellent. Well, before we get into all the scary deaths,
of all the people,
we have some fan art.
On a lighter note,
look at you!
Look at him! Look at the boy!
He's such a cute little boy. I love him.
I react like that all the time. I'm constantly making that face.
Yeah, like you come into work and I'm standing there and I'm like, "Hey, ET, did you know that Homestuck 4 is coming out?" And then you make this face. Oh no, not Homestuck 4. What are we gonna do? Oh, it's beautiful.
I haven't even finished 1.
That was from Harmony. Thank you very much, Harmony.
Thank you so much.
Harmony did the other one with me as well. And then from Al in the Discord server, also known as the last Jussie ever, we have 2 GrubCast comic strips.
Oh my god.
They're GrubCast comic number 1. Boy, finally, I have some money saved up. There is new sale. Standing here, I realize gotta buy the video game. It's so good.
Oh, that's so true to
It's so
form.
perfect. I love it.
Yeah,
the context here is that Metal Gear Rising was like $7 on sale. It was incredible. And then I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save the second one for later when we get to the appropriate time for it. Don't let me forget.
Oh yeah.
So don't worry, Al. Your second comic has not gone unnoticed, but it will be placed in an appropriate time in the episode. That's it. Homestuck time.
So, well, I was thinking we could call it Sweet E and Hella Momo.
Sweet E.
But that aside, yeah, into the stuck.
The Stuckiverse. That's the Twitter account right now.
Oh, really?
It's a GrubCast into the Grubiverse. That's what it's been for the last while. I keep forgetting I changed it into that. Okay.
Karkat, open memo.
Karkat's opening that memo. He's really scared of a funny clown.
He's not happy about it.
He's not having a lovely time. Karkat's freaking the fuck out.
Just screaming into
Understandably.
the void.
He witnessed 2 people's death right in front of him.
Just all at once, very suddenly.
GAMZEE, Pfeffrey, and Eridan all show up from the past to, like, kind of vibe. And the whole time, he's just like, no, please, for fuck's sake, get out of here. No. Karkat is just going insane.
Yeah, man. It's rough because if I'm getting this time stuff right, he would have already known about this memo in the past if it did work and it did get out to someone. So he's feasibly just kind of just like, man, anybody who can hear me, please, if you can do something and somehow change anything about this, anyone. And they're all just like, oh, sup, bro? You say something about murder?
Well, reminder that a lot of them don't take the memo seriously.
Because it's usually just him ranting to himself.
Including himself, kind of? Because, I mean, you've seen what happens when past Karkat and future Karkat start going at each other.
Spiraling.
Nothing productive happens. So that's kind of... Karkat has cried wolf too many times, and now as he, like, throws his pleas for assistance into the time ether, everyone's just kind of like, lol, Karkat's being a funny old goober again. Look at this guy. This guy.
Oh, man.
Important detail here. GAMZEE is described as the Bard of Rage. As I'm sure you saw.
There was reference to that when he was talking to Dave for the first time. Because he was like, what the fuck am I again?
And Karkat describes a time that we did not get to see because we kind of, skipped through the troll session a lot in Act 5, Act 1. But apparently, during the Black King fight, there was just, like, one point when GAMZEE went fucking sicko mode. I'm about to go clowno mode, said GAMZEE, and then he smacked him. Please send us fan art of Astroworld album covers with GAMZEE in it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. That sounds amazing. But, man, Bard of Rage. Like, he's like, is that a joke? What about our lovable clown boys?
If I remember correctly, I believe the Bard is the passive equivalent of a prince. I think
so.
But I'm listen. I'm not the class spec scholar. You got to talk to Toby about that.
We're gonna have to call him in for a little convo,
which we want to do soon. Hopefully, we're trying to figure it out. The problem is the thing that's happening kind of got in the way. I wanted to originally do the special class spec episode this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a thing that's happening. By the way, we want to do a fun little class spec thing on the side. So look forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be neat.
It will make you go, huh? That truly is one of the podcast episodes of all time.
They are saying things as they do.
Words are coming out of their mouth holes and might form coherent sentences. But, anyway, Terezi is Phoenix right now.
Before that.
Oh, shit, never mind.
Right back
Fuck me, I guess.
into the Bard of Rage stuff we were talking about. I think it's so nutty that at some point, GAMZEE's, there was a move that Karkat suspects to be on tier with, if not more powerful than Vriska's move.
Who at that point would have been god tiered.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, if he's swinging on that level, I really do not want to see him.
GAMZEE is horrifying when he's, actually been awoken to his self as
what's it called?
A high blood.
Grand high blood.
Yeah, oh god, we'll get to that. Oh, fuck. It's so scary.
So scary.
Anyway, now Terezi's playing Phoenix Wright. It's just a lot of... It's just really goofy for a while, because she sees Tavros' dead body and is like, oh, Vriska killed him.
Vriska killed him, for sure. But I might as well.
Starts putting out her scale mates and shit. It's like, what's going on here?
Let's crack this case. Even though we are almost certain Vriska did it.
Oh, it's great.
She's kind of making it like a game, and kind of like trivializing it. That may just be like a way to like deal with the gravity of this, but I know that like death is like chiller in troll culture.
If you remember, like troll, as we will learn later on in this section, like troll culture just kind of treats death a little bit differently because it's so like common. Like she's not thrilled about Tavros being dead, and she's I guess sad, but, like, it's not like she and Tavros were super close.
Yeah.
They just were kind of buddies.
Similar circle of friends.
Yeah. So, like, she sees Tavros being dead, and is like, oh, shit. Damn. That's bad. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks.
People should not be killing people.
Yeah, it's less of a... It's not like she's really fucking up in arms over, like, motherfucker killed Tavros. About to lay a smack down on this bitch.
She was more affected emotionally by Doomed Dave's death.
Yeah.
But that makes sense because she had such a strong hand in it. I guess
yeah, I mean, I think you can't really compare the two because one of those is like, I just killed that guy.
I killed that guy.
Like, I didn't hit him with the sword, but like I put him in a place where I knew he would die.
My actions made this occur. Where just seeing Tavros dead is like, oh, that sucks, but
It's the trolley problem. It's the personal responsibility of
it. Yeah, Troll Lock is
Rufio,
kind of
make him pay. Oh, God. I have this written down.
Rufio,
speak to me, Rufio. Oh, God. What has he done? Rufio, please tell me that's just Mohawk guy. Please just be Mohawk guy. Please just be Mohawk guy. Please. Haha. Okay, make-believe time is over. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I wish you had a dad like me, too, Rufio. And now I wish you could have been my son. You were so much better than that traitorous piece of shit Cal who betrayed me to join Hook. You taught me so much, Rufio.
Cal.
You taught me to crow. You taught me to fly. Please don't teach me to die now. I know no one thought you were real, but I believed in you. I always believe. I won't let you leave me. Now, did you know that the actor who plays Rufio in the movie Hook is well aware of this and thinks it's pretty funny?
Oh, nice. I'm glad.
Yeah, no, he's chill about it.
Glad it's all a positive interaction amongst like.
Rufio, no. So, unfortunately, all of the corpse smooches don't go anywhere.
No.
Tavros is fucked. Kanai's fucked.
Already dream selves are dead.
Yep. Assumably, Rufio's dream self is dead as well.
I gotta assume Rufio didn't come back.
Technically, we don't see what happens. Maybe Rufio's dream self is alive and well now.
That'd be nice. And they kick Hook's ass.
Yeah.
And Cal's ass. I've got a lot of beef with Cal, man.
Yeah, I think there's a little...
Oh, God.
What could you be referring to? What do you mean? Lil Cal, he's such a funny little puppet man.
Been around and
surely there's nothing strange about Lil Cal that might be revealed conveniently at the end in like an hour and 10 minutes or something.
He's been around way too much in the story for just being a puppet, and I'm angry about it.
I will let you know this, because I think it'll be really funny watching you stew. There is one flash animation much later on that has Lil Cal in it.
Bastard.
The only thing I will tell you is that Lil Cal is in it, and it is called MSPA Reader Mental Breakdown.
Yep.
So be aware, be ready for that.
That's how I'm gonna feel when it comes up. I'm just gonna start foaming at the mouth and seizing.
But you are correct. Lil Cal has very clearly at this point ceased to be a like funny meme and is starting to become way too plot relevant for my liking.
Way too ominous. I don't fuck with it. My fan theory I wrote down when I first saw it was the thing that tipped me off was that he was going to betray Andrew Hussey. I was like, you guys, even if you're evil, you could team up with Andrew. He's basically god of this universe. You're gonna betray him? And you've been around way too often. This is sus. And my fan theory at the time was that he is evil and has way too much going on, making him both Doc Scratch and Johnny Q Ball or Q Stick or Lord English. There we go.
Please say that again. What the fuck? Oh my god. All right. John Egbert and WV are straight chilling.
Oh, yeah, no, they're vibing, having a good time.
It's pretty cute. I love them.
I like the interaction.
I love my boys.
I wish they could communicate more, because I think that would be fun.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's a shame that they don't have a way to exchange ideas without luminous rear ends. No. It does seem like they're pretty fucked.
They don't have flashy asses, so
yeah,
I don't know how they talk. I don't get it.
So yeah, they're chilling. Unfortunately, they can't really exchange ideas very well. That sucks.
But he finds his father's wallet.
Whoa!
Which is kind of like his, what's it called?
That's his fetch modus.
Yeah,
his dad has the wallet modus.
I noticed that on the back of it, it said eject, but one of the options was polish. I just imagine that's just like, he just takes his shoes and he's like, all right, this only polishes things.
Yeah.
That's all I really need this fetch modus for.
I mean, that's a really handy feature if you're a man that exudes
serious
dadly energy.
Businessman.
Oh god, he's so serious.
It's a lot of responsibility being a man in this economy.
What? Oh god, what am I to do? Guys, this is I can't make that joke. No. This is degrading at an alarming rate. But don't you see, it's so hard to be a man in this current day. Where am I going to put all of my shaving cream and shoes in my studio apartment? It won't fit, but I have to have them.
But I have to have it.
Society demands that I have a massive pile of pipes and Barbasol and shoes and hats at any given moment. What am I to do?
But this is where John is like kind of like symbolically passed the torch of manhood, because I assume his dad has a bit more foresight in the situation and is able to kind of see where this is going. Maybe.
I mean, not really.
Really.
Dadbert doesn't.
So are they just
doesn't know much of what's going on?
I assumed they were at the very least more informed than the kids because of the times when like Grandpa like pew like out of nowhere, but that could have just been right time, right place.
Just gonna be honest, we don't really know.
Oh, okay.
Dadbert probably has some idea of things that of like a greater context a little bit, but probably not more than the kids know at this point. Dadbert just kind of knows we don't know what Dadbert knows. He's bombing around, he's chilling, he's going on cool dates with Mom Lond, and he's left his wallet, and you know.
But he left a note in it telling him to that now he's a man.
Yeah, it's like the safe. I love Dadbert's notes. They're so good. God, they're so wholesome and dadly.
It exudes dadly energy.
It's incredible. So yeah, there you go. I will just let you know because it's shown here, but it is stated more explicitly later. But it's literally shown here. This is not a spoiler. Like the thing about the wallet modus is that it is capable of picking up really big shit.
Yeah, like a whole fucking car.
There you go.
That's why they were just flexing like all of this shaving cream he has.
Whereas a normal modus would be like, I pick up the shaving cream. It's like, here, there you go. I capture log this pile of shaving cream. Almost like one massive fucking object. So that's the thing about the wallet modus, is it can pick up big shit.
That'll be handy.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. The Crosby top is back. You can hook up with the gang again. And they're gonna fly. They're gonna fly around in their funny car.
He does the windy thing.
We have lived off. Oh god, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff is beautiful. It will never get old.
Never. That's a reference for later. He's foreshadowing stuff.
That's a surprise tool we can use for later.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking as they get in the car, WV, aka the mayor, aka WV, has a moment of realizing like, oh yeah, I'll just do what the kid's doing. This seems right. When he puts the seatbelt on, and he thinks it's like a fashion accessory.
Oh my god, that's why he becomes the mayor. It's how he gets the sash. Holy shit! I never got that. That's so good. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I love him. I love the mayor. He's such a good little boy.
He's such a cute little weirdo, man.
John and Jade are talking.
Dave is serving all the ladies.
Most of this conversation is just them kind of like catching up on stuff we already know.
Yeah, and I think that's sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet. They're all like catching up.
Let's talk to each other. Like, how are you doing?
It's cute. I love them. They're all being nice and friends. Specifically, this Jade is right before she goes through the conversation with Kanaya from the last reading section. So this Jade does not yet know about Bila Slick or any of that.
Yeah.
But she's about to find out.
Speaking of that weird ectobiology stuff, that is why Cal is everywhere, because he needs a purpose to keep existing so that he can get zapped by the ectobiology later to become Doc Scratch.
You fucking spoiled it, you bitch! What are you gonna do? You motherfucker! How could you do such a thing?
They were on the edge of their seats waiting for that information. None of them would have known until the end.
God damn it!
I just got too excited about it. But now that it's out there, I was like, why does he keep popping up? Because he needs to be somewhere.
Yeah, we need to be keeping track of him so that way he can get to the point in the past for the trolls to be yoinked by the Black Queen. So that's why this entire time Lil Cal keeps popping up.
It makes my brain hurt.
It's fucking horrifying. The conversation kind of moves to god tiers. And John does specifically point out that technically Jade's dream self is alive again, so she totally can.
Yeah.
So god tiering is once again on the table for all of them.
Yeah.
It will soon not be once Rose commits suicide.
Oh, yeah. If that plan goes through, then yeah. But I'd really love to see them all god tier. That'd be really cool.
It would be pretty sick.
If not for the outfits alone.
The outfits are... God, the drip on John right now is crazy.
It's immaculate.
It's so good. I actually don't like the way the god tier outfit looks in, sprite form.
Mm-hmm.
But... in when they draw out the panels, it is the coolest single thing imaginable.
Yeah.
It's so fucking awesome.
It's so eye-catching. I love it. WV, Jade and John have a conversation about what to do with the Queen's ring, and he thinks, no, I think WV should have it. I think that's why I'm in the future wearing it. And I'm wondering if he's gonna fulfill that circle of him being the dream he had about becoming Jack, and then them facing off maybe, or something crazy like that.
That's what was implied by the White Queen in the future.
Oh yeah,
that she was saying that he was going to fight Jack using the weapon he guards. That's the way she put it.
Oh yeah. Huh.
So yeah, they're kind of building that up, being he's gonna fight him.
But man, WP's such a... I guess it'll be round 2.
Yeah, beat down. Oh god, no.
Well, yeah, KK... please say your final goodbyes to John.
Oh god. Well, no, there's a little bit more here.
Oh, what's up?
But mostly it's just that they talk about the shipping grid, and I thought it was funny. All I know is, I was ordered by Karkat to marry Rose. I think we can both agree that it would be reckless to look at a crappy shipping diagram made by an alien and ignore its message altogether. Jade says, I didn't even know Karkat made a shipping diagram. It's a thing of beauty, and it will save the human race.
It will save the human
race. Okay, now we can talk about Karkat. Yeah, Karkat says, John...
Oh god.
Shit.
Oh fuck.
Man.
Oh god.
Oh man. For what it's worth, you were pretty alright. I didn't hate you as much as I hated everyone else. Bye. Yeah. And then John says, shit, no, Karkat, are you okay? And then it's like, Karkat, hey, boop, boop, boop. Let me call up my boy Karkat. Hey, Karkat, what's going on? And Karkat says, what the fuck? Why are you talking to me? Huh? I've talked to you twice. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do not talk to me.
We just got done talking.
Piece of shit.
And don't listen to Future Me. He's an asshole.
Shut up. How dare you contact me while I'm in the middle of my backwards march of hate through your tedious timeline. Oh god, this isn't right. You aren't supposed to hate me anymore. You're supposed to be kind of my friend, sorta. When is this? What do you mean, when is this? Okay, let me just check the universal clock, which keeps consistent time for all frames of reference and all planes of reality. It's 1:30. You're a moron. God, I miss Karkat. I miss Karkat so much, man. I hope nothing bad happens to Karkat.
I really hope Karkat makes it out of this.
Sitting safe and sound in his little fucking meteor, just chilling around, hanging out with his best friend, GAMZEE. Yeah, man, everything's great.
Oh, man. And then we have a smooth transition into Karkat retreat into lab.
Yes.
Where he drops Solux down a flight of stairs.
He should have warned him. He didn't warn him about the stairs.
He should have warned him about the
He should have told him, dog. What can I say? Yeah, so he's gotten messages from Terezi being like, hey, Tavros is dead, and Vriska probably did it. And then he's like, hey, Terezi, what's going on? And GAMZEE is there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. When I first read that, I was horrified. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, because it makes you think that, Terezi got murdered.
Yeah, I was like, No.
No, he's just got her glasses.
Not a little blonde girl. No, she just lost her glasses. She just pulled a Velma on us.
It's fine. Yeah.
And then last resort, KK's got to hit up Equius.
Equius, please. I know you're fucking weird and into horses, but like, I need you to kill at least one of these 3 guys.
One of these 3 rampant murderers.
Please. And Vriska's a god, so maybe not her. Maybe like, not her. Probably either of the other 2.
Yeah.
Can you please kill them? I'm begging you.
One's a god. One, he respects too much. But the other, he just gets weirded out because they flirt too much for him.
Yeah.
So at the very least, there's a chance if he runs into Equius, that'll be good for the team as a whole.
Oh, who knows? Man, I'm glad Equius is on board. Equius is going to be really helpful here, especially with how strong he is. I'm sure that Equius is really good at fighting and will triumph over any obstacle that's put in his way.
Strength is the strongest strength.
What does that mean?
like
it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. He's a strong boy.
Strong.
Basically, now, Terezi is, doing investigation and makes it back to that original computer room. And it's like, damn, Pfeffery's there. She's super dead.
She's dead as fuck.
Kanaya's not.
No, when I saw it, I assumed that there were going to be, that this was the painting miracles with your blood shit. And GAMZEE's had gotten to the body already and was just fucking wreaking havoc.
But no. Kanaya is just gone.
It just vanished.
Damn, this is what happens when someone turns their back on bodies, man. Karkat received very explicit instructions not to do that.
They were very clear, and he completely threw them to the wind.
He said, shit, there's a clown on his way. I'm fucking out of here.
I am not staying here. But actually, he may have been safe there, actually. There's no scene where he ends up there, I don't think.
I mean, there was the honk. Remember?
From the, horn pile?
He heard the honk. Oh, yeah, we actually have no idea if it's from the horn pile. Yeah, that'd be funny if it was from the horn pile.
Yeah, just the body shifter. He's like, am I hallucinating it? But anyway, yeah. Aw, Equius misses his robot girlfriend.
Oh, I know, it's so sad. Well, I mean...
Yeah,
it's kind of sad,
it's only
but also
sad.
Well, you programmed her to be your girlfriend.
If this wasn't a weird, almost kidnappy situation,
yeah, it was incredibly strange. You know what? We're gonna take a step back, and we're not gonna worry about it.
Take a step back and not touch that.
We're not gonna
drive
touch
by that.
Okay, yeah. So they're essentially going to Equius and Nepeta are going to prepare for the oncoming murder spree. Worth mentioning. Equius comments on the fact that GAMZEE's eventual snap could be due to a lack of a moirail.
Huh.
It's not, confirmed, but he just kind of brings it up because he's talking about how, I'd be, way shittier if I didn't have, you kind of keeping me on a more level fucking playing field, which I totally believe. I think that Equius would be a lot more racist if he wasn't also friends with Nepeta.
Oh, absolutely.
Extra, I'm talking double chocolate chunk racism, fucking a little bit of extra racism chips in there.
I think it's interesting. So, in this little bit of the story, we're both Equius and Nepeta for a little bit. When we go into the shipping wall, we see that she has GAMZEE's and Karkat as moirils together. And I think it's interesting that you bring up that, this may be, a lack of that quadrant for him that could be allowing him to be so crazy. And we never really see Karkat kind of hold up his end of that relationship.
Yeah, you're right.
We do see GAMZEE's try a lot to just be like, hey, brother,
we're hanging out, we're
just chill the fuck out.
Hanging around. And Karkat's like, fuck you, I hate you, die.
Hey, best friend. Oh, man. But,
It is good to see the tradition of the shipping grid being upheld.
Yeah, I thought it was cute because she had it in her cave. And even in this economy, she's going to keep it going.
Yeah, not anymore.
She had...
not anymore, she's not.
No. Well, baby, it happened off screen. I have hope.
No, it gets confirmed later. It gets confirmed in Showdown ×3. In Showdown ×3 combo, he's got her hat. Yeah,
he's got the hat. But
I don't believe GAMZEE would have just taken the hat and left.
Didn't she give the hat to Equius though?
No. That just didn't happen.
What? I thought he was because they were role playing together, and he was like, "Here's your hat back," and she was like, "You keep that."
I don't think this happened. I'm going to look up this page right now. I don't believe you.
Okay, man. I've been wrong 1,000 times, countless times before, and so I'm willing to be wrong.
Okay, goddamn, you were right. Fuck.
I'm a Homestuck boy. I'm getting there. But yeah.
I still don't think she made it out.
I think it's very likely. Like I'd be willing to say like 97%, but I'm gonna hold on to that 3%, bro.
Please no.
That she just got one quick bash. She was like, oh, and then she agilely cat ran away. She's just hiding somewhere in the lab.
Anyway, they're like, man, Nepeta, you should go hide in a vent. And she says, okay. Uh-oh, Among Us, Nepeta, Among Us. She goes in the vents. Bye-bye, Nepeta.
That's awful.
Equius runs away. He says, Gamesman, I'm gonna fucking hit you. I'm gonna punch you real good. And Gamesman says, I said fucking kneel, motherfucker. And he arrows him like Skyrim.
He uses his bow, but good.
Yeah, he uses his bow, but actually, think about how fucking sad that is. All Equius ever wanted his entire life was to use a bow and arrow, and he never got to, and then he got killed by one.
He got murdered by
so fucked up. Anyway,
he's too strong.
GAMZEE just fucking executes him. It's not even a fight.
Yeah, no.
GAMZEE just executes him.
It doesn't seem like Equius really fights it.
Reminder. Equius is so strong that he patted Arthur on the back and bruised him.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not even close. That's how strong Purple Bloods are.
Oh.
Purple Bloods are fucking horrifying.
See, so I totally get what you're saying, but I didn't get that vibe from the panel. I assumed it was more Equius, like he was happy it was happening. I assumed he just wasn't fighting.
Like no, he's struggling against the thing. He's trying not to get fucking shot.
Yeah, but that's like the natural reaction to someone trying to choke you. But he doesn't. To me, it doesn't look like he's really doing anything.
If it's the natural reaction, that means that he's going for it. We've seen Equius be super strong. He could totally just bop that string or something. He just sits there. Do you think that Equius just let himself die?
To give him the proper intro into being Prince Godboy.
I don't think he would do that while Nepeta was also in danger.
That is true.
I don't think he would do that.
But why is he so ecstatic about it?
Because he's just weird and into race play shit. He probably got off on this to some degree. But no, I don't think Equius would just let himself die while Nepeta's also on the ship and he knows that if he dies, there's nothing between Nepeta and GAMZEE. I don't believe that.
Well, maybe it's a combination of that. I see what you're saying. Your logic's good, but also he knows he can't take GAMZEE's one-on-one. I
don't think he would know that.
You don't think he would know that?
I think he would know that GAMZEE's very strong, but I think he would still assume there'd be a fight,
a chance. Okay.
No, GAMZEE's just fucking horrifying. He just kills him immediately. Bully us in the comments for how both of us are wrong.
Yes, actually, come up with your third
There's
theory.
This one dude on the last episode who's been working fucking overtime in the comment section, Corey something, who has been fucking 8 comments in the last video being all right, you're wrong here, here, you're not wrong, but here's a better explanation of it, over here. Just tearing us a fucking new one, being you fucking idiots, it's Homestuck, you dummies!
It's such a simple linear story.
It's great. It's been super helpful. Every time I've looked at one, I've been oh shit!
Oh wow!
Oh, that's so cool. Keep doing that. I expect twice as many comments on this episode.
Yeah, you're now employed by us. Your payment, we won't send GAMZEEs to your house.
Why do you call him GAMZEEs?
Oh, I think Terezi says it the first time she talks to him. She's like, "You want to play GAMZEEs?"
Ah, that's cute.
So it's just always stuck in my head like that.
Remember when GAMZEE was just a fun little
when he was just a bro?
Yeah, just a cool
eating his
guy.
pie, getting high. Oh man, I miss it.
No, gone. There we go. Equius is dead. Nepeta pounces from the vent. Also, just gets bodied.
Immediately.
Oh man, oh my god. I don't know why, but I just thought of low tier god as GAMZEE. You should kill yourself now. GAMZEE as low tier god, just destroying both of them. Oh my god, that's incredible.
Oh man.
Anyway, John crashed the car. No more magic car. Bye bye car.
But they were wearing the seatbelt, so nobody got hurt.
Yeah, they're wearing the seatbelt. It's fine. Oh god, this fucking section.
John and Vriska?
Yeah, this is John and Vriska talking.
This is a big conversation.
It's a really big conversation that's broken up by multiple other things happening.
Mm-hmm. I think that, like, this is a big, or at least I believe it's going to be a big turning point on the way John views Vriska. Just because he knew she was kind of out there, but comprehending that not only has she murdered countless others, but also two of people that she would consider friends and was close to, that really seems to take him for a loop. And it's starting to kind of tear apart the edifice of, oh, this is just some cool alien girl I could hang out with. But he also realizes that he socially doesn't get her culture.
This is the epitome of the concept that I was talking about a couple episodes now, where a couple episodes ago, where Vriska is getting more and more comfortable with John, and therefore lets more and more of, like, the mask of what we now know to be, like, her trying to be as cool as Mindfang.
Yeah.
Like, letting that slip. And as more and more of that slips, he understands just how kind of fucked she is, and so John starts to get more and more distant from Vriska. Which is what leads to, like, the beginning of this conversation that is, like, genuinely kind of, like, tragic of her being like, John, are you mad at me? Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, man, fuck.
We get to see a version of Vriska we're, like, very not given access to, of her being, like, conscientious and kind of, like, remorseful of actions and shit.
I really think this is, like, the first time, now that we know especially that, like, Vriska has been just trying to be like Mindfang, like, what we learned from, like, this conversation and also from, like, the journal and everything. I really think that this might be the first conversation with Vriska in it where Vriska is being Vriska and not Mindfang. I think this might be the first, like, on-screen genuine moment of her in the comic. There might be some, like, small little bits and bobs, but I feel like, you know, this is a major conversation.
This is a big one.
I mean, she's genuinely, like, it really does show the difference in her mentality, but, like, my actions kill randos versus my actions kill some person that, like, I was actually on regular connection with.
Yeah.
Right? And it's fucking scary. And meanwhile, John is just struggling to keep up. Like, Vriska has just admitted to him, like, I have killed thousands of people. And while he's trying to, like, keep an open mind and be like, they're aliens, maybe it's different for them, it's very clear that, like, by any human moral standard, like, okay, she's bad shit.
Yeah.
Right?
This is a person I should be wary of.
It's pretty fucking sad.
Because she really wants to be... I don't think she wants to be this way. Like, she's afraid of being remorseful for Tavros' death. She's like, this isn't supposed to be such a big deal for me, but I care on this level that I feel like trolls shouldn't. If I were a good troll, I wouldn't be this way.
Exactly. It's incredibly interesting, and it really goes to show, like, a lot of the character shit that I've talked about before, where, like, Vriska does not want to be a bad person deep down. Deep down, there is a core somewhere down there. There's a nugget of Vriska genuinely wanting to be a good person. It's there. It's small, and you've really got to dig through tons of shit to get there. But it exists, and that's what makes her a somewhat tragic character, is that has been twisted and buried under just insane amounts of, like, evil shit that she's done.
Yeah, and not all of her own choosing.
Not all, but like with the, most of it.
Most of it, yeah, for sure. I'm mostly referring to, like, the spider feeding ritual of, like, having to kill all those random people.
Yeah, that very clearly just fucked her up.
Yeah, it's like, well, like if I don't, the spider's gonna kill me. So, what choice do I have?
This is why I like Vriska so much. This is why she's one of my favorite characters in the comic. Yeah. I really find her genuinely interesting. And don't get me wrong, archetype. Like, all the memes aside, like, the people that are like, Vriska's actually, like, the greatest human. No, shut the fuck up. Later on, I'm just going to spoil this for you right now. Later on, you will get to see Vriska as a good person, and it sucks.
Oh.
Because, like, what makes her interesting is the fact that she's this, like, so fucked up, and, like, she just wants to be. And what I mean by that is not that we get to see Vriska being a good person. I mean, we get to see the comic treat this Vriska as if she is perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Which is really fucking obnoxious, and I hate it.
No.
Act 6 is wild. We'll get to it. So, like, Vriska's interesting, and I like her.
Yeah, no, very intriguing archetype. I think. Can you think of any other Vriskas?
Oh my god. I don't want to talk about this, man. I feel like this is dangerous territory. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, god damn it.
Just a little inside joke. Well, we may get to it at some point in the future, or not. I mean,
you can talk about it right now. I feel like I should not touch this with a 10-foot pole.
Well, let's not. But maybe if we get like more patrons, we can afford to record this. More money. But anyway, Vriska brings up a point of that their culture is kind of like based very heavily in murder and violence. That what if we did kill each other more frequently and were less human like? Would that have went to more of us god tiering and being able to fend off Jack with more?
Yeah, that's super interesting. Like, Karkat almost did his job too well.
Yeah, he was too good of a leader. He got them to work well together.
And that is kind of objectively true. And we will get to that more later. Okay. There's some stuff about Alternia and why it is the way it is a little later that makes this particularly interesting from in hindsight.
Yeah.
So just keep that in the back of your little brain book. Keep that in your think pan.
I'll keep that little nugget in my think pan. But
Terezi says, Karkat, what the fuck? But he blocked her already, so she can't. Bye bye. And then Karkat's kind of sitting there in his ectobiology lab, and he's like, God damn. Why did I make us everything sad? Karkat's being a sad boy.
Yeah.
And then he mentions, man, what was going on with those other 12 regulars that I made? What's going on there?
To me, they must have just been like extras, right?
Yeah. I don't know. But well, we obviously know.
We know
with our
for
knowledge.
Sure because it's the troll ancestors.
Exactly.
Which is like the kids and their grandparents
exactly. God, look at you.
Connected guardians.
Oh my God, look at you go.
But
look at you go.
I think it's funny that or at least interesting that because of the way they reproduce, kind of like in a all in one that type beat. There's one ancestor millennia ago that had almost the exact same genetic matchup as you, but it had to funnel its way through generations to kind of make itself again.
Yeah, that is interesting. I like that. It kind of has to work its way. Well, the concept of ancestors is a part of troll culture, but it's never really been confirmed.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is that it's kind of unclear how much ancestors are a thing that exists for all trolls, or if it's just for Suburb.
Yeah. Because
of the Paradox Clowns.
Yeah.
So it might be that these people function as ancestors, but in a different way than normal ones. It's kind of up in the air. Here.
That happens from time to time in Homestuck. The next thing I have is Solux waking up and being blind. Am I missing something?
Well, I mean, John and Vriska keep talking for a little bit, but she said this is essentially her hard confirming, yep, the ancestors are the ones that Karkat made. I am trying to be like my ancestor. That is talks about Mindfang's journal, and that's when you can kind of interpret that, Mindfang is the person that she's, trying to put up the shield as, that is her persona that she plays.
Yeah.
And kind of John compares all of this experience to him with his Nana.
Yeah. And she kind of she remarks on how easy it is being a human. Just oh man, I had to randomly stumble upon my ancestor while wandering through the caves or whatever. And you just had a picture of yours right in your hive. And their ashes? What? That was so easy.
And it's interesting as well that she kind of seems to think that just John is default humanity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she describes this estranged relationship she has with Spider Mom, right? And Spider Mom is by no means the norm for Lusai.
Yeah.
She got unlucky. It kind of goes back to her thing.
Bad break.
And she kind of just talks about oh man, humans just have their parents right there and it's super easy. And it's you don't know that.
Well, yeah.
There are people with shitty
in the
home
same
lives.
way, you could just they could end up with a similar situation to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
That's basically it. She's yeah, and then I found this fucking journal that crashed outside my house. That was wild. That panel of baby Vriska is also great.
Oh yeah.
And is awesome. But yeah, then it's just Solux. You were correct.
Yeah, so it looks like the fight he went so hard he went blind, and I think lost his powers, eyes, and lisp.
Yeah, he loses his lisp. He wakes up. Yeah, his typing quirk has changed, and also he can no longer hear the voices of the dead.
Yeah, like he doesn't have those doomed voices anymore. I don't know what his class spec was, so I don't know like how. You know, I don't think it ever comes up, and he just fights with psychic. I have no fucking
idea what Solux' class spec is.
Right? Does he have 2 of them? I don't know.
I think in the conversation later, he's like, "Man, I really gotta rework this whole like dual 2 thing. Now that I don't have any fucking eyes anymore. It doesn't really work."
It doesn't work. I had 2 miscolored eyes, but
yeah, this. Basically, Terezi's gonna have to give him the pro gamer IGN, walkthrough on like how to be able to like lick shit, and like tell what it is.
Just like smell the words.
That's most of what this conversation is. Damn, I'm blind. Yo, Terezi, I'm gonna need help with that, please. And she goes, okay.
I'm not a magic dragon, but I'll try.
And then we catch up with, I believe, Doomed Dave.
Yeah. I was like, the fuck? Playing Xbox?
Dave, what are you doing? Resist the urge. Oh, man. He cannot resist the urge to go out on his quest for mad snacks, yo.
Reset for the 3rd time this hour. But,
yeah, we're just getting more shit with memory bubbles, or sorry, dream bubbles, but also memory bubbles. It's both, and it's weird. And they're like, damn, isn't it crazy how we've had this conversation before? Oh shit, glitch in the Matrix.
But it's different this time.
Yeah, but now it's because I'm dead. I'm super fucking dead.
Ever since you brought it up, it changed a little. But I think it's an interesting concept that when you die in this universe, you wake up in a memory of the past, and you just have to piece together how you died to be like, oh wait, no, I wasn't wearing this. No, I for sure look different.
It's mentioned in the other big dream bubble conversation this section, but that is kind of what Aradia functions as now.
Yeah.
Is as this, like, person to kind of guide you through the afterlife and, like, help you understand, like, what has happened. To be like, oh
yeah, I'm
dead. Okay, shit. All right, nice. I mean, good to know, because otherwise you might just kind of live in... fucking
these memories,
like forever,
and think you're living your real life when you are very much not. She's made of time, which is cute.
It is, yeah. So most of this is just him dealing with the fact that, like, in a similar way to Dave's Sprite, like, okay, I am no longer like important or like the guy who has to do the things. So I guess I'll just like chill with Tavros for a while.
Yeah, I guess we'll have a.
And then I have this written down as the. Dude, are those sick fires you're packing there? You best not be bringing that fire into my bubble unless you plan on dropping that shit. Oh, bro, these are, without any confusion, to be noted as some truly unhealthy incendiaries. They are in above average need of medical attention. So in other words, just to complete the analogy, I hope you know a licensed physician. I am your general fucking practitioner, and doctor's orders are to shut the fuck up and burn down my goddamn office. I will break your brittle ass like a graham cracker, and will roast s'mores over the flaming debris which I made myself clear. Oh, it's good to be back.
Give me your best Tavros impression. Like, what do you think he sounds like?
Oh man, I don't want to be mean, but also I really want to be mean to Tavros. I can't, like, listen. I know we went on a whole thing. We talked about how like good his character arc is, but like so it's cool. Still as much as I still think all of that, and I do genuinely have a new appreciation for Tavros for the podcast that I don't have anymore, I still just find great enjoyment in punching down at Tavros. I think it's really funny to bully the fuck out of Tavros. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's been ground into me over like 4 years.
Hussey wrote it this way.
Like, I can't. I feel like Tavros is very much like a... Like, you're kind of, like, high-pitched, like, snivelly, like...
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? Like, that's... Yeah. I'm gonna play Troll Yu-Gi-Oh! In my house, alone, with Tinkerbell. Like, that's...
These are without any confusion to be noted as...
Oh, that's incredible. Toby, you fucker. You're the voice man. Go make Tavros. Go be a Tavros.
Go be a Tavros. Tell us what he would say about the podcast.
Yeah, well, please create a voice clip of Tavros listening to the GrubCast and being very disappointed in its quality.
Yeah, offended by how often we roast him. Yeah. He six Rufio on us.
Oh, no, Rufio's dead now.
Oh, yeah.
Too late. Rufio's fucking dead, bro. He's super gone. Never even. I wish I had a dad like you. Did you watch that clip? The clip of Rufio.
Are you talking about
it's like
him getting like stabbed?
Yeah, it's like him getting stabbed. Yeah. I wish I had a dad like you. And then, looky, I got hooky. Oh god, I love you, Rufio. And Tavros, but to a lesser extent. I did watch that Hook movie. I want to say like early in high school. I want to say like I don't remember it very well, but I do remember that movie. Like I do remember watching it. But somehow I just never put together that Rufio from that movie and the Rufio they talk about in Homestuck are the same. I mean, like, I did. I don't mean, like, never until right now. But I mean, it did take me a while reading Homestuck. Like, when I first got to this point, that was when I finally put together that whenever they were talking about Rufio, like, oh, it's Hook. That fucking movie.
Because he's Peter Pan. I get it.
Fly, pupa, fly.
Oh, yeah. We learned in this beautiful scene in these fucking hell bubbles, AA is way more fun since she came back to life.
Yeah, we kind of see what she was like before she died.
Yeah, like all throughout the comic, while she's dead, she's really a drag, but being dead will do that to you.
Yeah.
And we get to see her like joking around. She was like, oh yeah, I'll fucking slam poetry, you guys. And she's like, actually, I'm just kidding.
I'm terrible at it. Yeah, she's like way more fun now. It's cute. I like her.
And I like getting to see this character. It's almost like the first introduction for her. Really.
Yeah, like we're almost like finally now getting to be introduced to Aradia. And like I now understand like she's like kind of similar to Pfeffery in a way.
Yeah.
Which is interesting for a number of reasons. One, it explains why she would be dating Solux way back when. And two, it does, to some extent, imply some sort of like horseshoe situation with the troll hierarchy.
Okay, yeah, because like
the fact that Aradia and Pfeffery are the two most similar trolls, and they are yet on opposite sides of the thing. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's just a fun little. I have no idea if that was intentional, but it's interesting. Yeah, look at that. Anyway, John and Vriska finish up, and Vriska's like, I'm about to go fight Jack, and John's like, sick, I'm gonna go yoink the thing out of the bomb, the big bomb out of the ground.
I don't know how to do it, but I'll use wind. Text me before you leave.
Yep, and she will talk to him one more time before she leaves to fight Jack. And there we go.
And then Dabber and Momlon getting drunk. Well, I think just Momlon's getting drunk.
Yeah, John's about to be creative, and he makes a big tornado, and then Dad and Momlon are like, damn, look at us, we're going on a nice date, and it sure would suck if there was a doggy right behind me right now.
So unfortunate.
It would suck if there was a dog.
Enjoy your 7th cup of wine.
Surely there are no doggies watching us drink right now.
We're totally fine.
He's like right there, man. As soon as you saw that, how sad did you feel?
Immediately, just so sad. I was like, oh no.
God.
He's for sure going to
We
murder
don't even
the
get to see it happen.
No.
It's so fucked up.
Like,
you just know.
I know that both of them were very capable in combat, and they just get sauced, I imagine.
Not capable enough.
No.
Okay, this is where we get Mindfink's journal. Lots of parallels are being drawn between the trolls and their ancestors, as expected.
Yeah.
So, how do you want to approach this? What do you think would be the most comfortable for you to approach this?
Maybe by not necessarily chronologically, but just troll ancestor by troll ancestor. Do you think that would be... Okay,
yeah, sure. So you got fucking Mindfang. Yeah, Mindfang is Vriska. Very clearly.
Yeah, and when we open up, we see her on the boat, and she's having a big piratey duel with her black rival, like her black love.
Yes.
Black rival.
Oh my god. Oh no! ET, what have you done? We're gonna get canceled now.
Black romance.
Yes, her Kismesis.
Yeah.
Dual Scar.
Who
is Eridan.
Who has to be Eridan.
He is Eridan. We just see him. We get to see he's Eridan. He has Ahab's crosshairs.
Yeah, he has Ahab.
Yeah, like literally Eridan. And so they're fighting.
They're fighting it up.
That's their Kismesis.
It's weird.
And they're being pirates together.
In all the like flowery like diction and stuff, she's saying like what I think is she stole one of Eridan's slaves.
Yes.
And is now flirting with her in front of Eridan?
Stolen one of Eridan's Rustblood slaves that he has taken as conquest from their pirating shit. and is now like flirting with her in front of him to like, I guess, make him jealous, but maybe not. I don't know.
So it seemed like a test almost, like, oh, if he is leaning towards red feelings with me, then he'll be jealous and react to this happening because he'll be able to see what I'm doing. But if he's just a black romance and like this isn't the case, we'll be good and I'll know, I guess.
Yeah. And then Eridan very clearly, I'm sorry, Dual Scar is like, damn! Both versions of Eridan are getting cucked in the past, present, and future.
That's his role.
It just so happens that in the future he's getting cucked by a chainsaw instead of by a lover. So Eridan gets cucked with slavery,
and he has her assassanated.
Once again, reminder that troll society is really fucked up. Having slaves and shit.
It's pretty bad. But
do you remember that conversation we had at work a while ago about which version of slavery is the worst one?
Yeah.
And we just had a long conversation about it because we thought it was funny. This is both. It's the worst one. By definition,
the worst one.
It is both race-based and conquest-based. It is both it is slavery squared.
Which morally is the worst?
God, this is a fucked up joke. It's a really fucked up
We
joke.
might want to cut that
one. No, we're keeping it in. I'm the editor. I get to decide.
Hey, man, it's all you, man, but...
I might have to cut that out. We'll see. I don't even know if I'll be able to. If I can cut it out, like, we'll keep the conversation
because of how,
coherent.
like, it meshed in, yeah.
So
he gets her assassinated.
Yeah, so he kills her ass. He's like, fuck you. No! And he gets her killed, and she's like, God, you fucking pathetic, and you suck. And so then he's like, wah, I'm gonna go tell the Grand High Blood.
Grand
and
High
she's
Blood.
like, fucking go try it.
Who's just GAMZEEs.
He's just big, buff GAMZEE.
Like, ripped. Man, in his intro portrait thing...
So cool.
It's so cool. But all that fucking paint on the wall.
Oh my, yeah.
He is murdering trolls.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
100%.
And he is painting the fucking mirthful miracles with their blood.
And so Dulskar goes up to the Grand High Blood and is like, hey, you should go get her. She's trying to fuck low bloods or whatever, bro. It's so fucked up. And then GAMZEE says, you should kill yourself. Now. And then he low tier gods Dulskar, by which I mean he is very dead.
And while this is happening, we see that Eridan and Vriska meet up in the lab as we're getting the story of how their ancestors get into this final struggle. And GAMZEE also makes a squad appearance.
Yeah.
And we have a big trio duel that's going to be unholy set up.
They're sending red glare after Mindfang as well.
And that's Terezi.
So they're very clearly mirroring a lot of the story here. So Vriska played Flarp with Eridan.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of had a black romance thing going on. But Eridan is a weird incel man. And he's just not really good at having quadrants with anybody at all. So she's like, God, you suck. And then she kind of broke it off while she fucked around with red romance with Tavros.
Mm-hmm.
It's like literally the same thing, and now Terezi's on his way to kill her ass. That's what Terezi's doing. She's gonna kill the fuck out of Vriska right now.
Also, even as Dulskar in the past, he still is trying to get with Pfeffery, who does not want him.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, I didn't catch that yet. Even Dulskar is like, I want to fuck the Empress, and she's like, Lamau, die.
Kill you.
Yeah, she would literally murder you. So anyway, they're all stanced up.
Yeah, they all do a standoff, and they're just all...
I guess you're right now, since we looked it up, that like kill was not confirmed, but I really think Nepeta's...
Man, I'm gonna hold on to that hope. I'm gonna have to see her dead body on screen with a little dead identifier to know for sure.
He does have her funny hat thing.
He has her hat, and he's got her blood on his club.
Oh, yeah. No, in that case, she's fucked. I don't know. There's no way. So there's the 3 times showdown combo. It is an animation. They stand around.
Yeah.
The song that plays is called Trolleyan Standoff. It's really cool. I forgot to mention the song. Remember that fucking horror movie soundtrack that plays in Equius Search for High Blood or whatever?
Yeah.
Equius Seek the High Blood. The song that plays in that's like really fucked up and scary and has like the honks in it. The song's called Miracles by Toby Fox.
Miracles.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Motherfucking miracles, man. Anyway,
they're all about it's a showdown. They're all about a fight.
Mm-hmm. And our chainsaw wielding goddess fucking
bothered in, kicks GAMZEE in the nutsack
so hard he comes out of his shoes.
Yeah.
His shoes are just sitting there on the ground.
He's gone. She decks a Vriska in the face, just fucking winds up, bam, and she cuts Eridan
in half.
He's fucking dead immediately.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Fuck.
I'm hoping he gets cool. Yeah, no, the thing I have here for that is fuck Eridan, man.
Oh, God. Actually get destroyed.
But
Spacey doesn't listen to the show, but if she did, she listen, Spacey. I know you're like
bro.
a weird Eridan simp. No, he's dead, and I'm happy about it. Fuck him. Oh my God.
Also, Spacey, if you ever hear this, man, how? Actually, any Eridan fan,
any Eridan stands in the comments, please explain to us why you are incorrect. You're wrong about Eridan. He does suck. But, like, why does he not suck in your twisted mind?
Yeah, how do you come to that logical rationale? I need to know.
God, there's so many calls to action in this episode.
Yeah, man.
We're farming engagement like fucking, oh, God, professional content boys.
We're so
right here.
good. We just need to get sponsored now. Speaking of which, this episode...
This episode's sponsored by GrubVPN. Pay an overpriced amount of money to a service that is ostensibly free. You don't need to pay money for a good VPN. You don't need to.
Don't.
Don't listen to YouTube, man. He's wrong.
Oh, yeah. And, cuts Eridan in half. We see a little, Vriska, her heart's going off.
Yeah, she's like, oh my God, she's so cool.
She's so cool.
She killed my weird cock ex-boyfriend. Like, fuck, she killed him.
And she punched the shit out of me. Oh my God.
Oh, it's so hot.
But man, I just don't think Kanai is going to give a single care about
no, I can't imagine
any of that.
I mean, remember she used to be like weirdly into Vriska, remember?
Yeah.
Like in Act 5, Act 1?
But it feels like a lot's gone down.
Yeah. And now she's got a new hot lesbian girlfriend.
Yeah.
And they're both goth. And it's cool.
Goth.
And also, Kanai is a vampire now.
Yeah. Right?
I would like you to know, this was hinted at way the fuck back when. Reminder, Kanaya is prefers to walk around during the day,
which is the night
super weird for Alternia. Whoa. Mostly because the sun just kills you.
Yeah,
if you're on Alternia.
I guess it's really hot over there.
Yeah. Okay. We gotta. It's sad. I know it's sad.
Yeah.
Dadbird and Momland are no more. They are dead.
Big rip.
They're super dead. And I want to talk about this. You should have guessed this.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Tell me why.
What are we talking about again? I'm sorry.
Dadbird and Momland are dead. Take it seriously.
Yeah. Oh, man. I should have guessed this?
Yes.
Why should I have guessed this?
You should have seen this coming from Act 5, Act 1. Aradia specifically calls out the fact that it almost seemed predestined for every single one of their Lussuses to die.
Yeah.
In the, essentially, pursuit of Spurb to, create a coming-of-age narrative. Spurb tries to do that as, a part of its challenge.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, no.
As soon as that happened, when I read that again, I was like, oh.
They were just saying,
that's why. But no, they essentially lay out explicitly, we already know that Grandpa was going to die, but at that point, all three of the other ones were alive. They essentially explicitly, spell out for you, bro, mom, and dad are all going to die.
Yeah.
And they do.
And they do quite easily, it seems. Mostly by Jack.
Yeah, Jack kills all of them.
Did
except
he kill
for
Grandpa?
Harley.
Okay.
Harley gets killed by Tavros.
Oh, yeah.
This is why babies shouldn't dual-wield flintlock pistols.
It's dangerous. You gotta level up.
So there you go. And, Jack is trying to, get rid of the trophies.
Mm-hmm.
But he keeps Cal. And we know that he keeps Cal, specifically, because he now needs to way the fuck in the future when he's fighting Robo Aradias throw Cal at one of them, which will then go into the past to do the other thing.
Yeah.
That we'll talk about in a second.
I thought it was an interesting parallel of how GAMZEE, he seems to take a trophy after every one of his kills. Yeah. And Jack's doing a similar thing.
Jack's doing the same thing as well.
But he rebukes that energy because he's too high level of a killer.
Because Jack is an alpha Chad Sigma male who says, I do not need these fucking scarps and shit. I'm a dog and I'm cool.
Do you know what started this rampage?
So basically, oh yes, it's hard confirmed. Remember at the end of S Jade Enter?
Yes.
Talking about how
when she was falling in the snow.
Hard confirmed here that he's like.
I was so happy to hear about that because I was looking for any kind of weakness or advantage the kids could gain over this all-powerful Jack.
And that's what it is.
And there's one right there.
Ooh, that Jade, she's pretty nice and I like her.
I really like her a lot.
Fuck.
But not enough to not send my killers after her.
He was standing over her, like about to kill her, like with John. He's like, I can't fucking do it. Damn. So, new plan, Club's Deuce, get her ass.
Calls up Diamond's Droog. I was glad it transitioned from Diamond's Droog just being like, bro, I'm doing too much bureaucratic red tape bullshit. I'm gonna send Club's Deuce after it. Is that cool? And he's
like, Club's Deuce just fucking around on the battlefield, like spinning around with the bunny rabbit, like just chilling.
Oh, it's so really great. Windy out here. But
it's great. I love it.
Diamond's Droog is a cold-blooded killer, and I did not want him to take the mission of killing Jade.
Yeah, I mean, especially we saw what he fucked up Doom Dave that one time. We do not want Diamond's Droog anywhere near Jade.
And Club's Deuce fast.
It depends on if Club's Deuce is going to like fail forward like he did in Intermission. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's going on with Club's Deuce. But we saw him try to steal the ring from Jade, and he fucked it up.
Yeah.
So
he didn't.
I don't see Club's Deuce being much of an issue.
That's why I was glad he was the one for the assignment. I'm glad they killed Heart's boxcar now.
I want to read this quote of Jack before we move on to the last segment with like Aradia. Right? Because there's kind of a parallel here being drawn. They're drawing a lot of parallels in this section.
Parallels all over the place.
Parallel lines fucking all over the place. Like a goddamn coordinate plane. And Jack, they're drawing a parallel between Jack and John, who is just god tiered. Because Jack literally refers to himself like as a god multiple times, like right here. And here it is. You wonder if it will always be like this. What sort of future does a new god have to look forward to? Will this malaise follow you for eternity? Will you be perpetually tempted to destroy everything you see, knowing that in just a few seconds of recklessness, you will be left with nothing else to destroy forever? What will eternity feel like when a single moment of boredom feels like an eternity unto itself? They're calling into the narrative this idea of like, I have like unlimited power. What does that... I am Palpatine. I have unlimited power.
Yes.
What are my responsibilities with that power? Like, what am I able to do with that? And, like, how much is it my responsibility? How much I fuck shit up? I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. He only seems to find joy, or at least ease, from his boredom through the senseless murder of everyone around him.
And think about how interesting it was that we get to see him in Intermission, right? Jack was only ever, like, having fun, like, on the job, right? You know, he, like, took joy in, like, beating the shit out of Dai and stuff like that. Like, Jack finds satisfaction in, like, killing and murder. And the problem that he's facing now is that it's way too easy now.
Yeah, now
Before,
I'm too
there was,
strong.
like, a challenge to it. There was an art to it. We're gonna go into the Feltz mansion and we're gonna fuck them all up. Right? I know that's technically a different Jack, but, like, the concept of Jack is the same across, like, all sessions for the most part. Right? And the problem is that Jack, at this point, has reached a level of power that is that, like, anything I wanted to do before, I can do now effortlessly and instantly to the point where the payoff has been robbed from me.
Yeah.
He's kind of we're reaching a One Punch Man level, but for the villain, which is horrifying.
Yeah. One slice dog.
But, one slice dog, god damn it. Anyway... Future Jack is also trying to be patient, but doing a really shit job.
Yeah, man. He's trapped in time by the maid.
And Aradia's like, oh, damn, this guy's really angry. Like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. So I think she uses him to teleport to the green sun?
I guess?
I don't know how she got there. I think, in a manner similar to Jade's, like, funny duel with the imp, I think she used him trying to get out to teleport to the green sun.
Okay.
I think.
I'm gonna go with that for now until someone corrects us in the comments.
It's literally like, it's like a panel, she's there.
Yeah.
One panel of like a really fast, quick animation. Next panel, green sun. Like it's really fast. I don't know how she got there, but she is. So I think that's what happened. And she's like, "Oh shit! Look at this little funny dream bubble over here. I'm the new death boy. I gotta come in here and go loo.
Yeah, I gotta make sure this dream bubble is taken care of. This is the most important one.
Yes, this is the most important dream bubble. It's until later. Anyway, is there anything you want to talk about before we get to the big shit for this reading section?
No, I think the rest of my notes are just in the dream bubble.
All right, so. We're going to skip all the non-chronological, like, storytelling, jumping around between, like, characters, like, realizing that they're waking up. You get it, it's dream bubbles, whatever. We're just going to cut straight to the meat of this here, right?
Yeah.
Aradia is in a doomed timeline caused by Karkat's funny book not getting destroyed. Do you remember that book? When you saw the book on the table, did you just have a moment of, like, holy fuck, I forgot he had that?
Till Death?
Yeah, Till Death. And he so that book in the alpha timeline gets destroyed by his computer getting blown up.
But
if it had not gotten destroyed, it would have sent GAMZEE into a murder rage early and killed a lot of people.
Yeah, he would have killed everyone and then wrote a time code in it.
I don't know how.
What?
but that would have happened.
I was
therefore
that part still loses me.
Aradia takes that book, becomes does everything else, becomes a soul bot, whatever. Fights. The Black King with them. Once Jack shows up, he throws Cal at her, gets dragged into a Sky and Defense portal, which then takes her to the Alpha timeline, because she's traveling back in time before where the split was, kind of like Dave.
Yeah.
Right? And then crash lands to become the Robo Aradia that Alpha Aradia finds, that then has this last piece of the code that is required. What code, you ask? Well, oh my god, there's so much. Remember? Fuck, alright. Act 5, Act 1, near the end. Yeah. Operation Regisurp. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. Post-Operation Regisurp. Do you remember? We get like one panel of the Black Queen that kind of just being exiled, like traveling around the desert, and then gets offered an employment opportunity by Doc Scratch. Yes. And then we talk about how that way she will become Snowman. What she did there is this. So essentially, Doc Scratch shows up, says, "Hey, you've been kicked out. Now, do this for me, and I will make you a cool guy. I will turn you into Snowman if you do this for me." And what he has her do is create himself. So continuing this thematic thing with Lord English is... because, we know that Lord English will come into being at the end of the universe and then control all of everything to make sure that he himself comes into being. A similar thing is happening here on a much smaller scale with Doc Scratch, where Doc Scratch is created by the 5 pieces of the code, essentially being the subconscious minds of Tavros, Aradia, Vriska, Terezi, and GAMZEE from an specifically like angry, murdery GAMZEE. Yeah. Right? All of that, plus the omniscient cue ball, plus Lil Cal. And once he comes into being, he's then created, and he can now be a cool omniscient boy, I guess, and create himself.
Yeah, go back in time and start that cycle to force it to happen.
Oh boy. I specifically want to talk about, do you remember, I told you at one point, you have guessed Doc Scratch correctly.
Yeah.
This is why.
Did I guess Lil Cal?
Guess, as a joke, Lil Cal. And I just had to laugh along and be like, haha, yeah, wouldn't that be wild? Man, that sure would be wild and wacky and crazy. But you were just right.
Fuck. Why?
There, fucking mic drop. There it is.
God.
So that's kind of, you can kind of break down a lot of like Doc Scratch's behavior and the fact that like he is weirdly, and we know he's a puppet.
Yeah, he is a puppet.
He is a puppet.
Mixed with an all-knowing cue ball.
Mixed with an all-knowing cue ball, which is why he's omniscient. And you can kind of see in his dialogue, like, he's very, think about his like character traits that we know about him. He's very like playful, and he's very cocky about how playful he is. Yeah. And think of like, that feels very Terezi Vriska to me. Yeah, right? But he's also like very fatalist. Like everything has happened and I know all of it, right?
Like Aradia.
Yeah, like Aradia. And a lot of the like kind of jokey around, like, bullshit jokes that he does, like, call me Mr. Vanilla Milkshake. That's very GAMZEE.
He's this weird random... Okay.
Tavros? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
We ran out of things.
I genuinely... listen, again, like I said, we've given Tavros a lot of extra legwork, all right? Don't make me... Listen, there's only so much I can squeeze out of Tavros,
If I had to stretch, and this feels like a bit of a stretch... Well, one, it could be his fake confidence, like Rufio, but also Tavros is typically very polite.
Oh, true. You're right.
And that's like
that
a core part of Doc Scratch.
No, I actually like that. No, sure, fuck it. We'll use that.
Yeah, woo,
I like
right.
that. That fits pretty well. There you go. There you go. So now we know Doc Scratch, how he's been created, and how Snowman gets made, and shit.
Yeah, man. I never leave these sessions with any less questions.
Did you ever think when you first saw Lil Cal in Act 2 how nightmarish he would become?
No, like, I was hoping... Like, I remember when I first saw him fall back on the board, and I was like, it's weird that he survived all this shit. I was like, oh, okay, I guess he's just soul bonded with Bro, and that's just gonna be Bro hanging out later. That'll be cool. Nah.
No. Lil Cal is significantly more important than Bro.
I don't think Lil Cal has been with Bro since like after that part.
Yeah.
Like, I think he spends the whole comic clearly with anyone else kind of wandering through time. Just
kind of like slowly making his way through. Once we get to MSP Reader Mental Breakdown, like I said, which is a thing about Cal, there is I think it was made by Torangil in the server, there is a like Lil Cal timeline flowchart to explain like all the fucking places that he went and like all the things that happened to him. So there, it is pretty helpful in understanding what the fuck is happening with Cal, because there's a lot.
Because now I just have so many questions about Cal. Now the question is, who is Cal? Oh God,
man! There you go.
But yeah, that's supposed to put a little bow on this one. That was a good one.
Do you know what the pages are for next week?
Oh, I have no idea.
Neither do I. I need to figure them out still. So I'm gonna put them in right here.
Yep.
Hey guys, it's me, ET of the GrubCast here. I just wanted to let you all know that the page numbers for next week are actually going to be 3614 through 3863. I'll say it again for the people in the back, 3614 to 3863. Did I say next week? I meant the week after. Remember, there's not going to be an episode next week. We're doing something else. Haha. Anyway, I'll see you later. Say bye to ET. That's me, by the way. Bye.
Look at it. Wow. Been there.
God, that was awesome.
Like magic.
I can't wait to read those page numbers that I said there.
Those contain some of my favorite numbers.
Those are some good numbers, I think so. I think there are. Oh, man. Oh, shit. What do you have there, buddy?
What do I have?
What do you have there? You have a little... Oh, I didn't know you were into puppetry. That's nice that you have a little puppet over there.
What the...
Oh, there he is. He seems to be, talking and moving by himself. That's so strange. Mr. Puppet,
he's like really fast.
What do you have to say to us?
Hi guys, it's me. It's Lil Cal here. It's Lil Cal, and I want you to know that I will become Doc Scratch. It's me, Doc Scratch here, Lil Cal, aka Jade Harley. I'm all of them, and I also wanted to let you know that through my omniscience, I know that you, in the future, will subscribe and also join the Discord server and also follow us on Twitter and also join the Patreon where you can get cool art and also Discord server roles for $5 a month, and you should do that. And also, I know that there's going to be an earthquake, and you're all it's going to be an earthquake, and it's going to be really bad.
Oh shit! Look how
dangerous fortune telling, Cal.
Look how you can't say things like that. That's really freaking me out. It's really scary.
I'm scared and feel compelled to follow my own podcast.
Yes, you should. You guys are not exempt from this. If you don't, also you're gonna die. Anyway, bye now.
Oh, no,
there it goes. Oh shit!
God, that was really scary.
Man, I should have asked him when the earthquake would happen. That would be nice to know.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh god, it's happening. Everything's shaking. Oh man, like I can feel the foundation of our house collapsing. Oh no, what are you? Am I gonna have to pay a lot of money in property damage? I don't know.
Do you have earthquake insurance?
We'll
Does it
find
cover
out if we
acts
have
of Cal?
earthquake. Find out if we have Lil Cal puppet insurance on the next episode of the GrubCast.